I gotta tell you, you almost forget about your herbs, you know, you get so much into everything else. But that's basil from seed, okay, that hit. Growing between two tomatoes, but right across from a garden salsa and a jalapeno. And we used some of those larger leaves last night with cucumber, tomato from the garden, cucumber from the garden, that basil, some vinegar, and added some blue cheese. And I gotta tell you, that was the best basil I've ever had in my life. I mean, it was just zam bam. Hey, shooting from my music studio today because it's pretty hot out there. Before we get to this basil discussion, I do want some comments from you folk. I will say, if you're gardening and cooking and not growing your own herbs, you're making a huge mistake. Fresh is best, of course, but herbs, you know, we keep a supply of rosemary and thyme in particular, and then we hit the basil, sage, dill, all the other annual stuff every year. It's just no replacing it, really. But here's the thing. I was researching, companion plants and stuff, because we do have the 3 seasons and we got to move stuff, although I'm probably going to move away from that model going forward, but that's a different story. Anyway, I came across this basically old farmer's tale that, growing basil with peppers enhances the basil's flavor, or vice versa, or both, and aphid control and all this other stuff. But flavor-wise, well, you just saw what I showed you. It's between 2 Cherokee tomatoes and then, like a foot away from 2 different pepper plants. And I'm telling you, the zing in that thing. Now, I know a lot of people want to bring that kick down, but if you want the kick, if you look for research, it's going to be hard to find. I couldn't find any. You just get ideas and suggestions. People say. Well, I can say, because it just happened. Something happened there. I mean, that basil, the cucumber was crisp. You had that acid from the tomato, that sweetness. But that basil, only word I can think of is zing. I mean, it was very good. Anyway, if you guys have any tricks for enhancing the flavor of your herbs, or pest control, or whatever, herbs and vegetables, growing them together, anything like that, leave them in the comments.